I don't know if you'll remember this either. It was around the same time that I was messaging you about, or tagging you about the indoor water park. The University of Maine has an acting department and kind of, I would say film, but it's more new media.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to you about having a satellite school in downtown Bangor with like dorms for either UMaine and or Hudson. And I think what derailed the conversation at the time was right when UMaine had just built like a $50 or $60 million brand new media film television stuff up on campus. So like they were kind of open to it. And they're like, oh, that seems neat, but guess what? We just got this grant and we're going to do it here. So that kind of fell through. So now that the TV portion of UMaine's gone, do you think you could get like the acting portion of UMaine, or somebody awesome. to put some dorms downtown and have the cafes filled with young students and arts and things like that, or even the Rockport or Rockland film workshops, that sort of thing. Do you think that's a possibility in downtown Bangor?
Yeah, because there's buses and shuttles that go right back and forth between downtown and campus too. It'd be great. Unfortunately, the trend has sort of been, like you're saying, that University of Maine is doing more and more on campus.
Yeah, they have a land grant, right? So that's what it is. That's federal money coming in.
Yep.
Yeah. So they don't have any incentive to be in Bangor.
Yeah, and just their culture is on campus in Orono and around the different campuses. The one exception to that is that UMaine has done their basketball games at the Cross Center, which I think has been really positive for them, and it's been a good way to link the communities and get more Bangor people associated with the University of Maine through that one thing. But the University of Maine had office presence downtown for a while.
It was building above Epic Sports.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah. And unfortunately, they pulled that all back to campus as well.
Yeah. Why was that?
I think the contraction is probably budget related.
I think it's an out-of-state company that owns that building, right? That leases it. Yeah. Because at one point I called and they put a sign that it was either for lease or sale. And I called them and not to badmouth this company. I don't even know who the company is, but it was an astronomical price. Yeah. And I was like, oh, they must be out of state. They don't realize what rents are downtown. Yeah. So maybe they got priced out.
Well, I think they probably get priced out a little bit, but it's the same thing. I mean, we're talking about the roads and not enough dollars. There's not enough dollars for the University of Maine because they're a public institution to do everything they want to do. I think it would be incredibly positive for them or Husson to get more involved with downtown Bangor. Yeah, it'd be a good recruitment tool because students, if you're coming from out of state and driving all the way to Orono, it is a long drive north of Portland to get there, and you go through Bangor and you're still going. Yeah. If you could be in a more urban center, I think that would be a good draw for students, faculty, staff.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like, oh, move Orono to downtown Bangor. I just mean a small portion, just some. Because at one point when I went to school for 1 year at UMaine, and I was driving down to like, I want to say Bucksport or somewhere like that for a second. I don't remember now, so long ago. I'm dating myself here. And I remember thinking like, oh, that's interesting. Why isn't this on campus? So they do that, and they have like UMaine Augusta, Farmington. They have other satellite things. So I was just hoping there could be some program they could move, but. So your vibe is you think it's a money thing and they're not interested. Yeah, I'm assuming you know more of the bureaucracy up at Orono.
Well, they have a new president up there. I've met her a couple of times, and she said to me, and I've said back to her, we'd love to build this relationship and have a better connection between Orono and Bangor, and whether it's professors doing research somehow with a Bangor connection or the university getting more involved with the Cross Center or different things downtown. Yeah. You're saying all the right things, but you're right. An actual program of some kind would be.
And it doesn't have to be acting. I keep saying arts, but it could be a math class.
Yeah, or residential dorms would be great.
Dorms would be cool. Yeah, if they kept all their classes up in Orono, but they had people, because that's mostly what it was. Is when I first moved back from LA, I was downtown. It's like there's nobody here. Not only nobody here, but nobody my age. If there was somebody, it'd be Bob and Sue in their 60s having a coffee. You just watched a segment of the show Chasms of the Mind. To see the full episode, click the link below.